I got a big boy box in here today from GEARit. This is a combo pack of everything I'll need to become a guitar master, which means a guitar, an amp, and like some other small tidbits. So let's open this up and see what's inside. This is GEARit. The box is that big. I mean, you can see how big it is. So we also have the guitar here inside the case. And then over here, we have the amp, and then our bag of additional doodads. We'll get to the good stuff last. First, let's see what's in this bag. Hex key, tuner, a strap, cable, a cleaning cloth, some picks, and some paperwork. Here's the amp. You can see it's a pretty small amp. We're gonna open this after we open up the guitar because I wanna compare the size. So this is the guitar, pretty small guitar. The case is nice, it's average. It's got handles on the front here, on the back here, and on the side. And it's not too heavy, as you can tell. It's wrapped in some paper, so we get to undo that. But there's the guitar. There we go. Wow, look at that color. That's an interesting, like, dark turquoise, kind of. The color, I don't know if the camera quite captures it. It's not cyan, it's not turquoise, and it's not, like, so bright. And it has this kind of extra length on the curve here on the horn, which I'm not really used to. That's what the back looks like there. It does have that indent here. I like seeing the newer designs have that, but still no massive curve here, although we do get a minor curve there, which is fine. I like that. We have both pickups here. We also have a humbucker here. We also have the volume and tone knobs. We have our output jack here. One last thing, check this out. Single coil mode, humbucker mode. Nice. Our tuners, pretty normal. Let's see. I don't feel anything from the frets. It looks like they're sanded over pretty well too. I have not seen on cheaper guitars that it looks so rounded over like that. That's quite nice. So there's the guitar, and over here is everything that's included. And the amp over here, let's just take it out right now, shall we? Pretty small. Bluetooth indicator, Bluetooth switch, master volume, tone drive/clear, and guitar input. And it's like this giant plastic clunky shell. At least it's USB-C. And then it has the little tape stopping the switch, so we can just power on and off. The interesting is that on is to the left, off is to the right, but switching it to the right turns it on, and switching it to the left turns it off. There's a jack for headphones. There's that 5-volt in for USB-C. It looks cute, and it doesn't look super powerful, but I guess let's try it out. We have our cable. Just turn everything to, let's say, to the middle. Drive, clear, Bluetooth. Oh, it's like a Bluetooth speaker for my phone too. That's good. Good to know. All right, I'm gonna get this all plugged in to the amp, and we can hear how the guitar sounds with the amp. I kept the tuner out though. This is what was in the tuner box. Comes with its battery all ready to go. So we're gonna use this to tune up the guitar before we play it. There we go. That. Okay. And it has the different options for guitar, bass, violin, ukulele. All right, guitar there. So I'll get this all tuned up. Pretty quick and easy to tune. This guitar definitely reminds me of the Fender shape, right? It has that extra bit here where you can definitely see the resemblance. Definitely pretty out of tune. I like these little guys, and then just hold the button to turn it off. Don't leave these on, you'll lose the battery. All right, we have our cable here. We can plug that right in. Great chunk. We have our little mini amp here. We'll plug in the front to where it says input. All the settings are in the middle. This is pretty sturdy, even just for like a Bluetooth speaker. Let's turn it on with the switch in the back here. We can already hear a tiny bit of feedback. Not super bad. Might be the cable, but it's probably the amp. We can hear some sounds through it. It's pretty quiet, but that's probably because our settings are in the middle. So let's turn the master up. And there we go, it's coming out better. Not amazing, but not bad either. It actually sounds pretty legit. And if I were to turn up, we have the feedback here for sure, but if I were to turn up, let's say, drive volume, maybe the tone. Maybe I want to mess with, my pickups here. I'm gonna get the different tones here. Oh, that's very different. And then over here, we change the volume. That's maximum tone. All right, I want to check one last thing, and that's the drive here. Right, and then that definitely is some overdrive. It doesn't sound as good as some of the other guitars I have, and obviously this amp is not anything to write home about. I mean, it's got a nice package in that, here, let me just turn it off for a second, in that it's like a plastic, really rugged style. It's got Bluetooth, and it has, you know, 4 knobs, pretty solid. The front is a little bit flexible, but I don't think that's gonna crack unless you really put some pressure on it. And it has headphone output, so you can listen to that on your headphones, and you can play guitar in secret, you know, as we all are wont to do. The color, I kind of like. The shape weirds me out just a little bit. You can see it's going for Fender, but that horn is like, I don't know. It comes with a nice number of extra items. The strap, everything in this bag, extra strings, everything you'll need. If you're a beginner, and I am a beginner, then this is good. The tone sounds good to me. I may need to tune it a little bit better. I did use this, but tuning it the first couple times will, you know, go out of tune pretty quickly in my experience. I like how the frets were kind of sanded down, and I like this in general. I think it's a pretty good deal. You get everything you need. I just wasn't using picks, but you can if you want. Those are my thoughts on it. I really think this is a fun starter guitar. I mean, this will probably take you places. Sounded good to me. I'm not an expert, but I think this will do you just fine. Let me know what y'all think. Peace.